Greetings, Mech Warriors. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is TTB speaking, and welcome back to another episode of German Mechgineering, the daily show where we build cold-hearted, humorless, stompy robots for maximum effectiveness and efficiency on the battlefields of Mechwarrior Online. Today, guys, we are running the Raven in a XL Brawler with Stealth configuration. Yep, you heard me right. We're gonna go be brawling, we're gonna get close range with a Raven just because we can, and just because I'm sick and tired of seeing so many Ravens running around doing 20 damage at the end of a match, being like, hey, I'm a narc Raven, I'm helping. Yeah, you're not. You need to be doing some damage while you're narking. So, this is not a narc build, this is a brawlerish build, and let's go and have a look at that in a second. For now, I just want to make sure that you guys are aware that this mech only has to expose about 35% of its size to be able to shoot over cover and over terrain, which is really, really nice. However, the side profile of this thing is quite big, which makes it quite easy to shoot on side torsos. So bear that in mind, and when you're running away from targets, make sure to never show them your weak side torso, because it's so easy to XL kill this thing. Alright, in terms of loadout, XL260 engine is powering all of this. We have 3 medium lasers, 2 in the right arm and 1 in the right torso. We've got 2 SRM6s without Artemis, we just can't fit that, it's too heavy, and 2.5 tons of SRM ammo. We lower the head armor a little bit down to 4. This mech is not really at risk of getting cockpit killed, so we can afford that. And the left torso, of course, carries our ECM. We use endosteel for structure to get some more tonnage in, and of course stealth armor to be very, very stealthy and go dark. In terms of firepower, we've got a 40.7 here, about 130 kph, and heat management of 1.49. But don't be deceived by that, guys. Of course, when you go stealth, your heat management goes out the window, and you have a limited amount of time, or a limited amount of shots, I should say, that you can get into targets before you have to run away and either cool down or deactivate your stealth armor. Now, in terms of skills, I chose to go with a hybrid route. We're going into the firepower tree, we're taking the left side for missile rack 1 and 2. We take 2 of the laser duration nodes, and we take the heat gen 10, 11, and 13 down here. Then we go into survival. We want to make this mech a little bit more tanky, and we do that by hardening the armor as much as we can without sacrificing too many points. So that means left side, as always, of the armor tree to get the most of the armor hardening nodes. Then we go into mobility, and we take it full mobility with speed twig here. I chose to go torso speed here. You could choose to go anchor turn to be able to turn a little bit faster, but I just like to be able to aim at targets faster with my torso, so that's why I went torso speed. If you don't want the mobility, put those points into firepower. Heat gen is the name of the game here, and then if you have anything left, maybe in operations. Because once again, I didn't choose to put anything in operations, I chose to put that mostly into mobility. Now, sensors, this is a non-negotiable thing. Seismic sensor, really important. Enhanced ECM, really important. And I also chose to get radar up for during the times when I don't have my stealth armor up. I still want to be able to shoot targets, and if they target me for some reason, I hide behind cover, and with radar derp, I should be off their radar very, very quickly. And then auxiliary, double cool shot with cool shot cooldown, and double RE strike. If you want to, you can go RE strike and UAV, or you can go double UAV, however you prefer. I just like to have the ability to put down an RE strike right in the middle of the enemy team, and with our stealth, we have a good chance of doing that, so that's why I'm going double RE strike. Well, that is the theory of this build, guys. We want to be able to dart in between the enemy lines and shoot at targets of opportunity, hopefully using our teammates to get shot so we don't, but we'll see whether that strategy will be successful or not. Let's take this thing to the dropship and see how it performs. I'll see you there. Alright guys, here we are on the first map of the day. It is Hibernal Rift, and we are moving towards the center to try and find some targets for our team, try and spot for our team, or do some damage if we can. I'm a little bit skittish right now because I don't know where the enemies are at. The Osiris over here, we might be able to get a lick in on him. Beautiful! Okay, now let's go ahead and see what is what. Low signal in the center, so somebody ECM must be close. We found a target, we found another. Oh, hello, never mind. I found a target I didn't want to find, especially not in that range. Ooh. That was a 100-ton Marauder 2. That's like the big ugly cousin of the Raven, so luckily we didn't die there. And now I'm just gonna follow in with this Marauder 2 here, and maybe we can do some more damage with what we have here. We've got Black Lanner, we've got, what is that, Warhammer, we've got Timberwolf, we've got a Marauder looking at me. I'm just dropping the RD in between them, then we walk backwards a little bit, and we ask for help, because apparently we do have teammates, although they're a little bit skittish to push right now. Come on, 100-ton talk. come on, come on. 100-ton tanks. Push, push, I say. Ay, 100-ton tanks do not want to push. Okay, maybe we can go ahead and just put a little bit of stuff into the chat. Maybe that'll get the juices flowing. Assaults! Assault, please! Would you kindly do some assaulting? No, assaults don't want to assault. Alright, well then let's go ahead and make something happen. If your teammates will wait for things to happen, it is up to you to make things happen because they will just wait until they die. So, let's go up here a little bit and try and find some targets and shoot. And guys, as you notice, I'm not using my stealth armor right now. I want to preserve my ability to keep firing like a madman because looking at the assaults and the skittishness of these assaults, they're not going to do anything. So I will have to carry this, and that means I need to be preserving and reserving my heat. There we go, we just out-brawled a Timberwolf, and now I'm trying to find more targets. For example, that Warhammer over there, which we can shoot with our lasers and then hopefully with our missiles. I'm not hitting everything here, but that is okay. I don't have to have perfect hits here. What is more important to me is that I get shots off and I don't get shot back in return because I don't have the armor or the structure to do extensive trades. So let's try and find some more targets here. There we go, that's a Zeus, he takes a nice shot and we go back to cover. And now I want to go forward, teammate wants to go backward, so I win though, I go forward. And let's go ahead and get in behind the enemy rotation. And of course everybody follows behind the Raven. Everybody follows TTB's lead assault Raven. Come on guys, let's do something. Okay, the Marauder side twist is open. Whoop, there is a Cataphract shooting at me. I'm still healthy enough though. There's a Mistlings going from my teammate. I can't do anything about that. We will just go ahead and look towards the front line where we need to be because we are an assault mech right now, and we assault and kill somebody else. Beautiful. Let's go in on the enemy Marauder 2, try and hit him. Nope, never mind. Teammate takes him down. Beautiful. And now we have to go to the other side. I need to be really, really careful here. My mech is now very damaged, but we can still do some good here. There's the Mistlings coming in. Okay. It's time to flee to the front. 6 kills over 4. We are winning this, but only by a hair's breadth. So let's see. Oh, that is a Cyclops. Do I want to brawl with a Cyclops? I don't know. But he is not that healthy anymore, so if we can get some good shots in, we might be able to take him down here. Oh, there's a Raven brother. He's got large lasers on an ER medium, and hopefully also XL. Let's see. Yep, XL check complete. Another kill for the assault Raven. And now we go in on the Warhammer. That is a right big bullseye on his CT. Let's go for it and murder him rightly. Nope, teammate takes the kill. That is alright. We can go in on our Zeus friend from before and just shoot him in the back because we can keep up the rotations better than these guys because we're just a little bit faster. Cyclops is also not looking too healthy on his CT. There is a Zeus again. He sees the Raven and he flees from the Raven. Well, not anymore. He's looking at me now, but he's trying to twist and shoot. It's just okay. CT red, CT dead. And the power hammer sounds once more, and my side torso is now very, very open, so we need to be careful about that. But I found another assault, and he's not going after me, which is great, because that means I can do some more damage on him. And the last guy alive for the enemy team is the Mistlings, jumping high, soaring majestically through the sky, and then dropping back down again, and we'll just go ahead and murder him here with our teammates. And as you can see, my heat scale is very high up all the time, so if I run stealth armor here, guys, I wouldn't be able to shoot as much, and it wouldn't just be, it wasn't the opportune moment for stealth armor, guys, and it's gonna be the same thing in the next clip as well. If you want to see stealth armor action, check the live stream that we did on the weekend, which was crazy. 14 hours of MWO goodness. There's some good Raven matches in there. But yeah, that is how you play the mighty assault Raven. This is how I Raven! 4 killing blows, 7 assists, 2 solo kills, 2 KMDs, 602 damage done, 8 components destroyed, and leading the charge because the Raven with an XL engine is definitely the scariest assault mech you could ever see. Alrighty, jumping into the next match, we're over here on Crimson Strait, and let's try and find some targets that we might be able to shoot. And as I said, guys, again, I'm not going to use a stealth armor here because we'll have a different map, but same situation where we just have to do damage, and we can't do damage if we're heat capped too much, so I have to keep my heat recycling going. Although you could argue that it would be a prudent move to have stealth armor on at the moment, because then we would be invisible. However, we would also not be privy to all this information on where the enemies are moving around, because stealth armor basically turns you into somebody that's deaf in terms of radar. So, you know, it's a double-edged sword. But you could do some nice things. If you wanted, you could, for example, scout over to the Delta 3 side, hide behind the island, and then come up behind the enemy and shoot them in the back. But it takes quite a bit of time, and it is also risky because if the enemy sees you, there's a high chance they will just kill you. So, risk versus reward, right? We're gonna go in on the Javelin, give them a little bit of our lasers, miss those 3 SRMs, and then fall back further. Alright. Did a little bit of damage to him, not too much, but it is okay. We see, what is it, a Vapor Eagle up top? He's gone into cover. Alright, we'll just hold this position and try and find any targets that we can share with the team. Right now, the intel is a little bit sparse. We know that there's one of our buddies up top, so maybe the enemy should be below, and there is a... Ooh, that is scary. That's a 4 HP Marauder with lots and lots of SRM. Yeah, he can brawl me for days and then some, so... I don't want to do anything here. I'm just letting the team know that they're all below, and now we're just going to go ahead and provide ECM to our teammates while staying on the side here. So if anybody from the enemy team comes around the corner, we can go ahead and provide a little bit of helpful fire, and if not, well, we'll just go up top and just go give them a little bit of low signal, or maybe, you know, just scout around a little bit, share a little bit of ECM. Nothing massive is happening right now, and I'm just trying to be careful here and maybe shoot down that enemy UAV if I can ever get my crosshair on it. Come on, give me that UAV. There we go. Bye-bye UAV. Perfect. Now, do we have somebody coming around the corner? Nope. Not yet. Maybe now? No. No? Okay, nobody wants to engage. That's the problem here. So I can't go around the corner. I might be the mighty Assault Raven, but I'm not the mighty Suicidal Assault Raven, so let's not do that. Let's play it smart. Let's go up here to try and find a target. Oh, there's the Vapor Eagle. Give him some missiles in the face. Back down again. Check again. Here he is again. We damage him a little bit more. Take away a side torso or an arm. More damage to his CT. And we just hold this angle. Yeah, that's perfect. This is perfect. He can't shoot back. Or if he can shoot back, he doesn't want to. He's quite damaged. His side is taking a lot of fire. Go again and again. And back again. Perfect. Not taking much damage here. We're dealing a little bit. We're also hitting the javelin on the legs as well as the side torso. Not looking too bad right now. And maybe we can finally go around the corner here and start doing some damage. Ooh, I just saw something on the corner of my eye, and it's to the left, and it looks evil and angry. Let's get out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. I still want to get the kill on the Vapor Eagle though, so let's go ahead and seal the deal here. There we go, beautiful. And now we can go ahead and just hide behind these pillars and wait until we cool down a little bit, and then we'll go in again. 2 kills over 1, so we have a slight lead right now. That Marauder, that scary Brawler Marauder is still there. I need to get into closer distance because then I can brawl with the Marauder 4 HP. It's your little cousin here. He's here to brawl. It's like Clegane Brawl. Only this is like not Sander Clegane versus Gregor Clegane. This is like Gregor Clegane versus Sander as a kid. And I took a big shot to the leg here. I almost died, but hey, we got him. Haha, little brother kills big brother. Remember that when you watch season 8 of Game of Thrones. Okay. Now we own the exit to the tunnel, which is a good thing. However, kills are still very, very close. I only have 104 SRM-6 missiles left. There's a Griffin dropping down. We go a little bit onto his legs. It's pointless to shoot the missiles here, but now it's not anymore. And do some damage onto him. Got SRM-4s and Flamers. I don't want to tangle with that, but I do want to do some more damage to him. So let's shoot him in the back and amplify some team damage. Perfect. Ooh, this is dicey. This is dicey. I've got an Irby buddy here to my right. We also got a few other guys with me, but the enemy team might have the superior position here if they play their cards right. They also have a UAV above us. They know exactly what we're doing, and they just claimed another teammate. So we've got 2 guys over to the side here. That's a Raven with the same build as I have. Interesting. And we also have something else over there which I can't really tell right now, aside from that Raven. I'm gonna try and help my teammates here by pushing through the tunnel area and then going out towards the side exit. And I'm always a little bit wary of enemies dropping in behind me or just sneaking up behind me. Enemy team is now 1 kill up. Let's join with our summoner and try and find some targets around the corner. And we see a Mauler. Yeah, Mauler is a good target. We can just go straight for his CT, do some damage, fall back again, a little bit of damage onto that Kid Fox. My SRM ammo is not looking too healthy right now. The Kid Fox is also not looking too healthy, so I'm trying to preserve my SRMs here for the big boy. And maybe take him out there. Let's go ahead and shoot him once more. 32 missiles left. All his racks are on cooldown right now. I can go in safely, shoot, and we almost took off his side torso. We almost took his CT. I only have 8 missiles left. This is so dicey. I want that kill. It is 6 kills under 10. I know this game is over. I know this game is so over, but I want to try and get the kill. I waste my missiles, however, on the Wolfhound, and let's see if we're able to get the mortal kill here. Can TTB aim or not? And the answer is nope. TTB cannot aim, and unfortunately he pays the price for not being able to aim. There, we're dead, unfortunately. Unfortunately we're dead. We're lying on the side, twitching as our mech slowly but surely burns through its polysteel and endomyomer muscles and whatnot. I'm just telling Upload TV here that the Mauler is CT one-shot. Maybe he can find a shot on him and take him out. See? Important information, guys, for people that can use the information, and then bye-bye Mauler. So, at least we were able to also get rid of the Mauler, and that would go ahead and make the match seem a little bit more friendly. I mean, 811 or 812 is better than the other way around, and it would just be a giant waste of just leaving that Mauler alive. I wouldn't have felt good about that. I mean, I gave my little Raven's mech life to attack it, so it's nice that we took it out. So again, as I said, guys, we weren't using the power of the stealth armor in this match either, because it just wasn't in the cards. You need to know when you can use the stealth armor and when you need to turn it off to preserve your heat. Check out the live stream that we did yesterday to see some of stealth armor action where I take out a Night Star in a one-on-one. This match, 2 killing blows, 5 assists, 507 damage done with 4 components destroyed. Guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like this content, guys, check out my Patreon page and become an active supporter of the channel. Thanks for watching, have a great day.